Okay, so I think we have free time to do a lot of reviews. So we'll start with this one, SK versus BDS. Hello, Lion.
Hello, hello. Nice to be here and work together a bit.
Yep. So let's discuss about the draft. It's the game 6 of the split for these two teams, and I think the meta right now it's pretty much standard. Let's say. I mean, a lot of teams trying to do different stuff, but let's figure out what SK and BDS did in this draft.
Yeah, and
So
this is an interesting one because I remember us like 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago we were talking about Milio and what's the state of Milio, and now we see a B1 Milio, and this is something in particular we talked about. I think it sucks. I think it's bad.
yeah, I think it's bad. I
And
mean, yeah, I mean, if you don't ban, for example, like picks like Blades, or if you don't ban picks like Azir and stuff like that, you would get yourself in a situation that you would get outranged, you would get hooked into Blitz. So I think it's a bad B1 if you don't have the specific bans.
yeah, I would agree. I don't see the place of Milio in the B1. Like I do see the Lucian Milio as a combination. It's been strong. But obviously it has a lot of weaknesses and you need to build a full comp around it. So by the time you B1 the Milio, you already tell the enemies, we're going to go Lucian after. You're telling them we're probably going to go set up jungler or set up top laner. And you just give them freedom in the draft of what they want to do.
I like the BDS opening, the Varus in Zhao. I think provide a lot of flexibility out of the draft. You can fill up the extra pairs in whatever you want. So Varus pretty much starter pick right now. You can play like two different play styles: the auto hit, the poke. So you can fill up the draft whatever you feel like. So I think the answer is pretty decent from BTS.
Would you want SK to pick Varus here on B1?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's
For
4
sure.
AD bands, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if they first pick Varus, what the BDS will answer, like MF or Jin or Jin Zhao, just as Jin Zhao and Azir. Yeah, I think Jin Zhao and Azir.
Yeah,
And
maybe they go Lucian Milo themselves, and then you have a reverse matchup, I guess.
yeah. But I really like the Blades as a pick, especially on Labrov. To be honest, so they showed everything on the first 3 picks. So pretty much they know how they want to build up the draft. That's a problem for me for SK. So it's pretty obvious what's the next pairs. To be honest, what do you think?
I mean, I would be expecting the Rel for sure there on 3. So you know that now for top mid they need to get a bit more CC. And after the Azir ban picking Nico, I mean they're kind of forcing themselves into picking Tristana mid. I mean they could have been a Jace, for example, but I don't know if Jace would have been good here. And then with Rumble they're just locking themselves in AD mid. And they also want the Rumble. They can't give Rumble over, right? A Rumble would have a lot of value for BDS here. So they're kind of putting themselves in front of the wall, and they kind of have to draft like this.
But I'm not really a huge fan of Cassandre as 0-5 here. So it has to be better, but maybe people just drop the pick for now because they didn't play well last week. So maybe that's the answer in our question for the 0-5 Cassandre. But
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think Cassandre is solid against things like Lucian Milio. Like just looking from a team combo perspective, right? Like Varus wants to ult, Milo will probably cleanse it. At the same time, there's a Nico flanking from the side, and Cassandre is coming in from in front. I can see the value in a teamfight scenario. Obviously, like the weaknesses in lane can have a problem, can make a problem.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of value in the teamfights with the Cassandre.
Okay, and let's end with the draft like analysis, the whole draft. So let's discuss now about how we think the one comp and the other comp should play in the early game. So I feel like about the BDS, it's pretty about the Nico flanks and the blitz hooks after the lane phase. Of course, on the early levels, on the early like waves on the lane phase, Varus and Blitz can really apply pressure to Lucian Milio. Especially with the Jin Zhao pathing to bot, because I don't feel like. So what do you think about these two comps?
Yeah, I think I would agree with what you say about BDS. I think it's pretty straightforward. They will be looking for Blitzcrank hooks if if Blitzcrank is hitting hooks this game, I don't see how SK can win. Especially like no one really can block it. Like I mean, Rel. If Rel gets hooked, and even if she doesn't die and she's like 200 HP, 200 HP, getting out, Wing out, she's useless, and then they have no engage anymore, and then BDS wins from there. So if Blitz hooks land, they win. If Blitz tanks don't land, I mean, there's still chances they can make them land with Nico ults first and Varus ultimates and everything. From SK Gaming's perspective, they need to play with their range. They need to Lucian to be able to open up in mid and do some damage from range before he can get engaged on. Rumble ults need to land, and Ren needs to have good flanks and good flashes.
Yeah,
but there's too many conditions. I feel like for SK, it's way too many conditions to land for them to actually like win.
And they all have like one button to go in. It's only Rel. I mean, for example, Tristana can't really start the fight, so Rumble can't really start the fight. So what they can do, it's like apply pressure through the mid waves, like the mid game, apply pressure with the Lucian and be around the Lucian, and then try to establish vision control, and then try to find flanks with Rel. But if you try as a Rel to find flanks, I mean, you don't have front line, so no one can face check, so no one can be the front line, the front man actually without Rel. So that's really a problem for SK.
Yeah, I mean, I would say though they can play early game with the pressure from bot lane, pressure from top. They can pressure the map a lot and maybe look for invades. Rel will steal a lot of camps if like easily with her Q and smite. So this is something they can do, but they need to get a substantially lead early game.
Yeah. So let's jump into the game. And let's start with, do you want to start with the runes? Like it's pretty standard, but if you feel to discuss something.
No, not really.
Yeah,
no, not really.
I don't think it's something to be discussed, to be honest.
I mean, I hope most of the teams know what they're doing right now, the players, in terms of runes. I mean, in terms of builds, sometimes it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But in runes, they are doing good.
So I don't really think that they can like really run into BDS level 1, but they're trying to contest like this vision of line, I feel like. So this is pretty much standard.
It's all about the vision there. Yeah, they want to get the position in the lane and try to pressure hard. They probably were looking for a deeper ward than this to maybe invade with Rel after 2 or 3 camps with bot pressure.
Yeah.
And I think it's smart from BDS being there, stopping them from doing that. And nothing really happens to everyone.
Yep. And I'm really curious what happened in the top matchup, by the way, because Adam, I felt like Adam contested like wrong waves, and he was so much behind at some point of the game. So I'm really curious what happened in this scenario. And I really like this ward from Niski because he can get G's like from both sides, and he doesn't really know where Sio can start. So it's a fine ward for level 1, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's a good ward. It's covering every entrance from the bot side, and I don't think he can get engaged on.
Yeah, we have our ward with Lion, our new ward, so they're trying to not get C's like out of top and mid. That's why they ward early. So it's pretty much fine. And I mean, here they lost like a lot of pressure because of this hook, but they really lost this boost, so they're out now, for now at least. And what do you think about Siopath? Because I feel it's pretty decent what he does, because he knows that he will get invaded from both side because of how the lanes goes right now. So I think this is a good adapt on the situation from mid and bot.
Yeah, I think it's good too. Like he's definitely gonna lose at least 1 camp if he doesn't do this, and if he does the standard clear, he might lose more than that and get invaded, like maybe even get killed. So he's doing this, getting the blue, getting the wolves for level 3, and then he probably gonna be looking to fight on the Grump.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, can he fight on the Grump?
Not really.
I mean, just looking from it, right? Like he's 3, Isma's 3.
Yeah. I mean, he can contest with the smite, but I think the QRL smite, it's so strong right now.
I mean, for me, just looking at this, if he's not gonna actually try, he should not be here.
Yeah.
He's just wasting time. But I think he should try, and I think he can try. Maybe Labrov needs to hook a bit earlier the thing, and then put it there so there's no damage. But still, if Rel walks up and Q smites, she gets it. So maybe you just don't do the wolves instead, and then you just do the Grump first, get 3 on the Grump, then Rel appears.
And then hook.
I mean,
yeah.
But all in
Eventually
all, this is fine. Like just a bit sad. Shio could have already be done with the Raptors by now and moving into the top side jungle, for example.
Yeah,
or moving into Rumble Gang or something like this.
Yeah, now it's really a tricky situation for the bot lane, by the way, because they crash this wave. So this wave, the next two, like the wave, that's the wave 3, 4, 5. So they will bounce back eventually on this side. So they know that Sio can be there, so they can make like a fast play to the other side. And I think Nuke had like wrong wall here. Doesn't have any info, so he should be in the middle of the lane. I feel like that would be better. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. But I think this is a very sneaky. It is very sneaky. I mean, I think he definitely, if he's in the middle, nothing happens, and he can definitely flash out of this as well. I think if he has the reaction time, but he was really not expecting it.
Yeah, it was so unexpected actually. And yeah, I mean that's the next thing that will happen, and that's the wrong trade that Adam went into this. So look at the wave state, because I mean it's pretty tough, the situation after this trade. Look what happens.
And if you look at this is what I said before. Like the time the Zinzao actually wasted, maybe contesting the Grom, but not really doing it. He would have been done with Raptors and potentially be top lane right now.
Yeah.
I mean, irrelevant won't play like this if Zin is not on the map. But he can just be top here, cover, and then perhaps like make sure that the crash actually goes in, and then Gesante is fine.
And it's pretty tough what's going on now for on the map for BDS, because now they really knew even from before where Zizao is, because he was trying, as you said, to contest this blue buff. So now he dies like here, and look at the wave state of the top side. He's doomed for the next minutes.
Yeah, he's very doomed. And bot is free to play. They know Zin needs to go top side and do the golems.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's actually gonna go for bot scuttle, but he shouldn't, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's going for top.
He shouldn't for sure. Now it's pretty tough because even Adam trying like to contest to crash this wave, because it's really important to crash this, but he can't. He really can't. And Irrelevant can play like this right now because Rail is still up on the map, so he can really be cocky as he wants and try to bait him to do a mistake because he really wants to crash this wave. So that's pretty crucial. What happened before?
Yeah, I mean, just looking from this, SK is just really just stomping BDS right now. Like everything they do is just better, and they're getting a really big lead for 4 minutes and 5 minutes.
And one thing that I really like to do, it's like, what's our next step as SK? Because now we have the lead, right? And we have like perfect wave states. We even like burn Adam's TP. We even like kill the Zizao. He has no flash. He's behind with XP. So what do you think SK should be like the next steps on the map? Because they really have like huge amount of control right now, right?
Yeah, they do. Like especially like if I just look at the items from Tristana right now, right? It's 5 minutes. Nico is a poke champion, and he has lifesteal. He has MR to get less poked. You will have control of this wave. You have elite on XP. Just play through mid. Make sure that this Tristana can push in every wave. Make sure that bot can push in every wave, and look for opportunities.
Yeah.
And make sure Blitzcrank doesn't get a sneaky hook. And top should be island from now. Like I don't see Irrelevant losing anymore. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they can really freely play like through mid and top side, so they can like have vision here, like one lens here, one control here. So BDS have like no ward left. So just set up these two wards because I think they're crucial. This one and this one to do the new camp, and just let him be on the top side. It should be fine for sure. I mean, this ward's fine as well because he wants to do like the grabs. So I mean, and about BDS, I think the answer is of course only the Drake in this scenario, because I don't feel like they can really do much on the bot side. So now they're trying to just handshake and be even on the map as it comes to objectives. So it should be fine.
I like what this guy's doing. Yeah. Like they're getting this quickly. I think this pink that Isma put, I think is good. I don't think they need defensive vision, and I don't think they need a lot of vision on top. So I would rather have them like put some vision down after this grabs the bot side and play through there. Yeah. But what I really don't like they know right now that Zinzao will probably be bot. I really don't like this gang top.
Yeah.
I think it can be good. Like let's watch it. Like I think it might just be a kill, or it could be a kill, but I don't think this is good. I think you crash this wave, you base. Isma is just walking to bot, and perhaps you're just looking to fight through mid. Take Tristana, go into bottom. They might be on the dragon, they might not, and then just pressure.
I think he can play one wave to mid and then move to the bottom and reestablish the vision again because they were there. So yeah, and plus,
so what's the XP from XP from Rel? Oh, she just did 5.
Yeah,
okay.
it's too far here from 6, and Irrelevant like has too many gold right now. I think he just want to reset, but the wave is huge, so they really want to abuse this wave.
I mean, I do see the play, right? Like if they kill this Kisante will never get back into this game.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's Kisante hitting 6. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the timer on his 6. Maybe they thought he will stay 5. If he's 5 here, he just dies. But I mean, let's watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, they're waiting for Trist. They're missing the Q. They're missing the E. Irrelevant should be taken so Niski can hit. Yeah, I mean, they just like they played it mechanically not good.
Yeah.
But yet again, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, I agree.
Like he already is behind, and he will not be coming back. So I think just stopping them from doing dragon might be better. But this is a good adaptation from SK here when they actually kill this guy. The wave, and then they just went in because they expect him to look for camps.
And these answers, I mean, a lot of players. I mean, we have seen this pattern like before the previous days. Like a lot of players trying to contest this wave and just crash it. You know, like we have seen this before, like a lot of times from ERLs to LEC to Worlds, whatever stage. And what the SK does here, it's pretty much that what the team I wanted to do actually in this kind of scenario. Because here, if you're trying to contest to crash this wave, it's over. Fuck.
I mean, in the end, they might just get the mid wave, right? Like they might just walk to the mid wave. They need to pay attention, obviously, where the enemies are, since they could be 4, but they know like Varus on the wave, Nico's on the wave, so they can just walk there. Zinzar is not a threat. So this is very nice, very good adaptation.
And they didn't expect that Lucian and Milo can be there. They expected to just reset and be fine, you know. Of course, they have like the double support item, but now it's gone on the new patch, so let's don't discuss about this one.
I mean, yeah, finally they removed it.
Yeah. So look at the rival reset. Actually, it's too late now because he stayed for one more wave, but he has like insane amount of lead from now on. So from now on, he should be like super oppressive in this lane again. So I think right now it's like two different scenarios and choice from my POV. So SK, you either like try to take the next 3 crabs and have like the huge buff, or you either try to just put a play on the top side and cross through from mid to bot side, and then just take plays with Lucian and Emilio, because I think Lucian needs resource right now.
Yeah, I mean, I will just want SK to completely ignore top. Put like one ward there.
Yeah.
And like one ward from maybe jungle, or like the entrance there that is already good from Isma there. Then Irrelevant needs to ward from himself once, and then no one should be crossing there till the next grabs are up.
Yeah.
Until then, not do anything, and then just play through bot, like what Isma is doing right now. Be bot, get 6, and look around for it. I mean, he's probably needs to base now, and I would want him to go bot again, like just walk again to bottom, and look like through mid to bottom, play through there, make sure that Lucian can play aggressive.
Yeah, and what this should do, for example, like with this ping and the next control ward that the Niski should have or the next reset, they should like take the control of these two bushes. I think these 2 bushes are super important from him to make like have a free move, and they should like take control of this area, just pressure through this area with these 2 wards of the fog. So I think that's a play from SK. And what BDS can do in this kind of type scenario, I mean, what you can do is like try to match the play from both sides, and
they need to make picks. They need to try to make picks on rotations with Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
And if they manage to do that, like they might get a one shot and then still stall the game basically.
Exactly. Because right now as BDS, you need like to find a good hook or try to find a good pick. So you really need vision. and they will have the like this one ward. So you're trying to make play with hook, and that's your only like out right now.
Can you go back here?
Yeah, sure.
I wanna say something. Like, I don't understand here why. Like, I'm just looking at bot, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why SK is letting this Blitzcrank stop the wave from crashing. Like, okay, they have no vision, but they have Isma behind. Isma's flash ult. Are they really weaker? Like that they don't want to walk up here to make sure that this is stopped. Like they can just like Lucian can just ult them when they are holding the wave. Or are they really so focused on giving the wave like this and make a play happen?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't like them not crashing this one.
I think they can.
And here, if you stop,
Yeah.
if you go back, Lucian just hit the creep, and his support item revealed to be Isma's.
Yeah.
And this is something that I've seen before. It's like super obnoxious sometimes because you cannot really control it right there, and then you can see like BDS Insta like pinging, and this is something when I saw, it's like really unfortunate.
Yeah. Now they know. So I think
now they know, and now they can do stuff about it, right?
Yeah, and what you said, I mean, that's really like the best scenario out of this. They should like bait Bleach to make a play on them and try to crash this wave and play the 3v3. Bleach walks up. So now they know, and now he walks up like blindly.
And I don't know what this guy's doing. Why is he walking like this? Like they like Blitzcrank even gives it. Like he even shows that there can be that.
Yeah.
Like if you just look at Labrov's movement here, if Isma sees this movement, he should always go down.
He should be aware what's going on. I mean, why Blitz works like this towards me? And look at the other thing as well. He wants to base right now. I mean, maybe it's communication error as well because he walks up like really here, and they don't communicate well. I feel like because he's going like to base. So
yeah, that's why initially like I don't understand why they're not crashing the wave. If he really wants to base, just crash the wave before. If they go on you, you have the rail behind, and then you can fight. But this is a small disaster.
And they spend a lot of like buttons on Bleach, if you see, like the whole Lucian ulti, the ignite, the combo, and even the flash from a Bleach. So they spend like most of their resources to a Blitzcrank. So that's why it went like this. Of course, starts with the face check. And they don't have like and I don't know why, if they want to do like a play like this, why you don't start the play from mid, actually. Cover like the one wave here on bot, and if they don't like want to do this, just try to make him be on the play, strong as well.
Yeah, this exactly starts with what you said before. Like, if they are planning to base on Lucian, they want to crash the wave, then Rel needs to be there behind them. But if they don't want to base, and they want to fight actually, then Rel should be moving to mid after Raptors and play with Tristana into bot. So I think this is just a planning error, which led into BDS getting some stuff back. And it feels bad because you haven't used the Tristana for 5 minutes. Like, she has this double kill for 5 minutes now, and you haven't used her. She doesn't even have a plate or anything.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So let's jump to the next like play on the map, which the next spawn of the crabs. So now, I mean, of course, yeah, they died. They made a mistake of both side, but now they have the crabs control, of course, on the perma mid prio, and those make like this small move. And I really like one thing from SK again, like Exegin don't trying to like reveal himself where he is. It's really important to not stay here like in front of Varus face for no reason, you know. So that's small details that matters.
Yeah, it's good. Toss is going to top. I mean, I don't like what the Exegig is going in here. This can be dangerous because he doesn't know where Zin is. But I mean, actually, he did die, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he did die. So this is bad, but the initial move is good, and I think he should be sitting on his pings and then look what is happening. If he doesn't see anyone, he should just walk back to bottom. And like this is good. Just sit in this bush.
You go to your crags or just sit here, and that's fine. And you can like be an alive ward, let's say, and just walk away.
Yeah, I think going to this bush is good. Like, he waits here, doesn't do anything. He sees what happens. Niski should disappear on the map after this creep, and then
I agree.
If they don't see anyone around topside, he just right clicks bot again.
And now like it's 2 plays in a row where they lose like two different waves, and he gets played. So he's back in the game. Like
This is like a 700 gold swing actually.
Yeah.
Like they kill with the assists plus the plate and the creeps he's losing is so much gold that he just lost by disrespect. This is just disrespect.
Yeah. And but they have the corrupts buff. So what I really want to do here and the C from Irrelevant is to make a use of out of it this teleport, by the way. So I really want to vote him to like crash 2-3 waves if he can, and he can right now because he's too far ahead, and make a play with his TP, I would say.
Yeah, they should be making a Drake play right now with a TP from Irrelevant.
So that's our next play on the map, and that's our next window of the map actually, because this matchup is going like really good for
yeah. I mean, top is so over.
It's over.
But yeah, they should make a play here now. Look for TP for an Irrelevant, and then after this play is over in 2 minutes, like just establish topside vision, play for Herald, and look to
Plus
get mid turret with the Herald.
One more thing that I would like to discuss, but maybe here it's not like the exact scenario actually, because they can really just walk from both sides. So usually when you want to like contest Drake and trying to walk from your base and from your jungle, you have to communicate about your lanes. Jungle and support have to communicate about the lanes. But right now, because they are late on the tempo of the Drake and they can't really make this step, they have to skip one of them. So that's a step that the SK skips, in my opinion, and they're doing good because they don't have much time to do this. So the first step is like walk this area because you knew that they were here. So let's deward this area and then walk again on the next waves to contest the Drake. But look on the Drake timer, it's too late right now to do this. So they just walk from both sides. And I really like this right now because they don't try to like reveal themselves, because I think they have in their minds that maybe it should be warded here. So let's just try to contest from this area. It should be better. And I think I agree with what they're doing.
Yeah, I think this is a good adaptation. Like they definitely know this vision, and if they take their time to get all this vision, they will be seen on the wards, right? And then BDS can move accordingly. So I think this is good. I really don't like, again, like if they want to play here right now, I don't know why Tristana is still mid.
Yeah. And should be, if he wants to be like me, just be on this pocket and try to move like instantly.
Yeah, so that you're around. So right now, if they fight, that he's actually there. I mean, from the other point of view, you can also say like, okay, stop here.
Okay.
Yeah, go show full vision. Like this is so true.
Okay.
Let's like go. Just looking at the movement from everyone from SK, it looks like they're not 100% sure what they're playing for. Like this Tristana is not moving to Drake. Rel is starting the Drake.
He even was here, by the way.
He's even warding topside. Like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't need this ward, right? Even if Zinzal was gonna gang him from topside and he was gonna be topside, let's say, he would never need to be around there to get ganked. So this is just useless. So he should be hovering bot side right now.
Yeah, I agree.
If he goes for one more wave, which he can do, and I see it completely normal, it's a normal play that you can do. Go for this next wave, push it, and then move into the Drake. Then you can never start Drake as Isma does, and you need to establish more vision around the long bush.
Yeah.
And also here, just look at the movement. Like Isma wants to start, Tristana is sitting wave, and what is DOS doing? DOS is clicking left.
He's not sure. I mean, he knows that Blitz can be here, so he doesn't want to.
He's super afraid. He's super afraid of walking, and now he's like, oh shit, I have to walk back. I don't know what to do. He's going back and forth, and then he's like, look where Isma is. I mean, Isma is trying to get the Drake to left, which makes sense because they want to play it from left with Trist. But they need to make sure that they move first. So you need to do that on the wave before, and you need to have people there. So Tristana needs to be around, Rel needs to block, and if they fight 3v3 with Tristana moving first, they always lose, plus they have TP from Irrelevant. Yeah. But now, they're getting caught, because they're not sure when to start the Drake, they're not sure, like they're not really blocking for each other. And now Irrelevant is here. Milo already died, Irrelevant's here, does nothing. And Cassandra gets back in the game a bit.
Yeah, and that's... Yeah, with plays, yeah, and I think that's a bad usage of TP. I mean, it's not a Irrelevant's fault, by the way. because it's like the setup fault, in my opinion, because they should like have like this area of control, so they should have like one extra ward like around here or here, and that's flag TP from Irrelevant. So he should like start this fight with Irrelevant being TP like on this side or this side. So I think that's the wrong idea that they had to walk like and contest this area, because they skipped this step of dewarding, and now they're not on the same page, I feel like. And if they're trying
Yeah,
to
and
bait like on this play, it's too late now.
yeah, and also I like the thing you said before with them skipping the step of dewarding behind them, because it really doesn't matter. They have no TPs on enemy team. It really doesn't matter. So they
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah,
skipping all
yeah.
this vision. So this is really good. But then they are rushing the Drake, and they just needed to take one more turn, one more wave, get some vision down with Milio and Varus move, Lucian move plus Tristana move, and then you can play it. And then Irrelevant is ready. He has pushed one more wave too, and then there's nothing that can be wrong. I
Yeah.
think then BDS will just walk away.
Here. I mean, here you just wait for him to contest this wave. You go again and play one more turn, as you said. He plays one more turn as well, but they feel like this is the perfect like turn to make this play because of bot and top state. That's why I think they starting. But yeah, it's a wrong idea that they have. So they
Yeah, I
should
mean
wait.
they are aware. Like DOS is aware of the
Yeah, there's a way.
problem. Like he's aware in the game. You can see from his movement. He's
Yeah,
really
true.
not confident about this,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
backfired. Yeah.
That's really true. So let's
But
see
yet
what
again,
can.
if you see like the mistake before and the mistake now, this is a gold swing of like 1.2k when
Yeah,
like they're so close again when they were like 3k down. Now they're only 1k down. Cassandra get a big bag in the game, so he can build his
that's two
items. He
plates.
won't
That's even like two plates. Two plates actually.
2 plates and 2 waves that Irrelevant is losing,
Yep.
and the Cassandra won't be useless anymore this game, so he can finally build his item now.
Eventually they took this Drake, but it
Yeah.
was they lost a lot of gold, as you said, and I totally agree. So we have this like swap scenario. It's like a one wave or two waves latent summon assignments. Sorry, because Irrelevant has to be here because of his TP, and Niski is stuck on the mid waves because of what's going on with his team. And they play this wave, I think, and they will just make the next turn like of play.
Yeah, I mean now they're just obviously just looking to chip damage top and play around here for the Herald. And I just want to note again, Niski has been 2-0 since minute 4, and they have done nothing with him. Nothing.
I don't know why they don't
He's
include
he's
him.
2-0 since minute 4. He's 7 CS up and took like no plate or maybe 1 plate. And that's not even 1 plate. It's Tristana 2-0 minute 4.
Yeah.
This is not his fault. It's like just game plan wise and how they play through mid.
Yeah. They don't include him into like the plays. That's a totally wrong idea that they have. Or they think that okay, you have permaprior, we'll play around from both sides, so you can join us. And maybe Niski answers like, yeah, I can join whatever you want. And so as we said before, like it's one or two waves lane assignments. So now they will catch up the waves on different. I mean, they can play like one wave like this. I really like this cover for one wave, but now someone has to go bot.
I mean, this is just going so wrong after this trick. Like they have no TPs now. Enemy has double TP. Also, if you go like one back, you can see that right now they are just off tempo. Like Tristana just resetted, walks top. Cassandra's already on the wave. The Rumble reset is walking to mid to the Herald. Nico is already like on the wave. She has TP. She can always join. I think it's over the back. Yeah, TP is coming up. Mid is also pushed. Obviously, like BDS working in here aggressively, they need to really be careful because of Irrelevant's position. So this is also what's happening. Like Irrelevant is just ulting them on the head. I think he needs to do this, or it's just wasted everything they're doing. But yet again, they're using tools. One flash gotten. That's it. Nico is walking to mid. They haven't started the thing yet, the Herald yet. They have lost the wave on top.
Yep.
It's just setbacks, and I think like we are in a state right now where we're talking a little bit negative about the SK the whole time. But I just think this is a game where SK is the one playing, and BDS is the one countering. So I feel like SK is doing the mistakes and giving the options to BDS, and BDS is actually taking the options they're getting.
Yeah, I agree. They should not have this option, and I'm talking about BDS. That's why we focus and tend to like discuss a lot of plays from SK, because they have to make the play, and that's how they bounce back on the game. And plus, look on this setup again. And they didn't have like this problem in the first week, by the way. I mean, SK. So they're losing. I mean, they're skipping a lot of steps actually. And as you said, they lost like top wave, bot wave again to be here. I mean, that's good as you said. And look what's going on here. Plus, this word should be like here, but yeah.
I mean, they're just starting the Herald.
Yeah.
They have no tools missing, and they're just starting it.
Yeah, and they're stuck without vision.
And they feel. I feel like they just feel like pressure to do it right now, or they're feeling strong to do it. I'm not sure. Like, let's press stop here and pause and think about it. Like, do you think they're just winning?
They spent everything. They spent everything.
Rel Flash engage. Tristana is strong. I mean, Nico is strong. I wouldn't say Tristana has an edge at all. ADCs are even, I guess, but they're Varus ult, not Lucian ult.
To be completely honest, I don't think they're winning right now because they spent like the Lucian and Rumble ult, which in my opinion are crucial in this fight, especially the Rumble RL combo, right? And plus, the only one like the only thing that they can use is the Jin Zhao if he walks up because he has no flash. But they're not aware of like any TPs, by the way, because they're stuck on the Herald and trying to just make this play happen. And they don't know what's going on with these wars. They don't know what's going on with Bleach. So I don't think they should be in this position, by the way. Like, never.
Can you look at mid turret?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they might as well just lose mid turret here. Like, BDS can also just give them Herald and they lose mid turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, they should have just taken again one more turn and wait. Like, I don't think BDS can do it either by themselves, right? Like,
True. Yeah, I totally agree. They should just wait. And I mean, as you said before, like maybe if Bleach loses a hook, you know, maybe it seems like they're in a bad position, but it's not the end of the world because he still has like ult and the knock-up as well. So let's see this fight. And as we said, like you skip steps.
Can you go back
when
when the fight starts and just press F1 and see what they see about the Nico?
Yeah.
Because this Nico getting a Foreman ult here is so weird to me. Like, she's going into the bush.
Yeah.
Now they lost vision on her. They're really focused. I guess they can pull the Herald more left as well.
Like here, for sure.
Yeah, and they need to play from there. Like, they really need to play from top side. And I mean, Nico is completely in fog the whole time. Yeah, I mean, they can't flash this. There's no way. They just need to be further up top. They're too close.
And one more thing that I would like to discuss, like how they used these words. So look, I mean, because of the assignment and what they did before, he used like look those. Okay, so they're out of the base. They're walking through this area. He used the first word here. So that's your Herald setup, right? This word, I mean, that's the next word. This is fine. But I think you should reset right now and take like your next steps and your next words and be active on the map when the Herald spawns. But look.
I mean, they went for one more plate. Now he's basing by himself. Dos is putting down vision. He has one ward now.
Yep, and he has to, and I think he has to base right now. I mean, even before, not now. Now it's too late.
Spearman vision. Yeah, now he can't base anymore.
Yeah, now he can base, and he has only one ward left, and that's pretty crucial too. And if you want to be on the Herald, you have to protect yourself as well from this side and this side. So you need one ward and one ward here. So that's two wards, and you have only one. So look, and they even given like this area. You should like just keep this area of pressure because you want to do Herald, right? That's your call. They're giving this and giving the position of those. So Double right now it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Rel is in this bush right now with Milio and the face check and then Rumble ult on top with Isma going in, that can work.
Yeah, exactly.
That can work.
And they summed themselves, so that's the end of this play. So this. So
and it's kind of funny because this is fully stacking from the play on Drake, which they rushed, and it was just went too fast, skipped steps, and then all of this, like, they're messing with their tempo, then they don't base on the top turret, and then they give a position, and then it's just disaster happening on Herald. And now there's no more lead, and I mean, there's still lead on top, but no one cares about Rumble being ahead of K'Sante right now when you can see that obviously ADC is way more ahead.
Look at the
And
gold
jungle is
lead.
also getting way more ahead, yeah. And there's no gold lead anymore. It's
Now
zero.
now there's no gold lead anymore. It's now it's the team combo
And I guess
thing as we
Varus
said
is
before.
2k ahead right now, or like 1k ahead?
Yep. Like
Not
this,
that much, 500, yeah.
But yeah, it's ahead because of the items though and the lethality power.
Yeah, I guess.
If you can say it like this. And now it's like how they can apply the team comp plus they're overstaying on the next wave as well here, because they know that they did some wrong things in the game. So
Oh, Melio bases and he gets DP'd. Oh yeah. I mean, this is something that happens to a lot of teams. Is like they do rush a play, it goes wrong. Then they try to play the next one, and again they kind of rush it. It goes wrong, and then they just can't find themselves back into the game. And from there, like what I usually always say, is they just need to give one more thing after this last play, and then just look to play again on the turn they're actually ready for, and not try to double down on mistakes with another mistake.
I'm really on the same page, because usually I say to the teams like do one play on the time and try to be on the same page on the one play, and try to fulfill all the things that we want to this one play. You know, we want to D-ward and then do the next step and they walk to this area and blah blah blah, all these things, but trying to be on the same page and make one play on the time. Because when you're trying to do like 2 or 3 plays all the time,
it doesn't matter the level, I think, in that one.
True.
But yeah, I think in this game Niski, like I don't know like who's doing the comps in this game and what the thing is, but if I'm the Tristana in this game, I feel really bad. I feel bad. I'm 2 items minute, two kills in minute 4. I haven't done anything in the game, and the other kill I got is 10 minutes later in a team fight where the enemy Cassandra overextended when he was like 2k down. So it must feel bad for the Tristana.
And now it's like you feel like you're losing your power as well as Tristana right now. Because usually it's what we said before, like you need to be able to just make Tristana be able to be on the place early on, because that's a Tristana power, that's a Tristana mid power actually. It feels bad for sure.
Yeah, or maybe you are not including yourself in the place, right?
Yeah,
I don't know like what's going on, so let's not.
Yeah, I don't know as well.
Let's not say the team fault or Niski's fault, but
yeah, I don't know as well.
Obviously, it's just like uncoordination.
True.
Let's see from here. I mean, the only thing I still like is that the SK is still very active on the map. They're still trying to like group up, walk to the objectives, play the objectives, control like the areas. And I do like when teams were in a deficit in the game, then they get back some stuff that they don't double down on the, hey, we got back, we won some fights, let's fight again. No, give them something, like for example, give them this Drake, they had position on it, just take the turret, get more money, and just be stronger for the next fight when all the conditions are met. For example, getting the Nico flash up again.
Yeah, and for example, what you said, they did like BDS did it there. So they're not trying to fight again, like in this area. They knew that they can fight, but they have like no wards. Actually, they have only one ward. And now, where they know that the SK doing this Drake, they're trying to just take control and gold actually, and trade them up, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could fight, but I don't think
sure.
it's like it's just too much risk to fight. But they can get right now. It's so much gold. Like they got gold on top, they got camps, they got mid-wave. This is just so much better, and there's no risk at all for Drake. Okay, up mountain is obviously a good Drake, and it's giving a lot of stats, a lot of gold's worth stats. But it's better to keep this state in the game for them, especially with Nico Flash not being up and coming up soonish.
Totally agree. And now, if you're on the SK side, what you really want to do is like make him like try to include him into the place and make him like play through his lane, or maybe now play Tristan lane and make him like be weak side and do moves on the neutral waves. So you're trying to apply like pressure on the map and play around Niski if you like, and try to include him into plays and rotations. Because you have to you have so much wave control of the 2 different sides, bottom top, with Rumble and Tristana being like faster than Nico and Cassandra, and trying to collapse the plays from side to mid. That's my POV from a SK side, to be honest.
I'm also not sure if they should be sieging this. Like after getting the Drake and sieging this without wards, no pinks, like here again, if they siege this and Nico TP's behind them and has flash up, like they might just die. So they really need to be more careful about this. I feel like they're skipping steps, especially like they skipped once and then they skipped second time, and since then, since the Herald play, they've been a bit shaky about patience. Let's say there's no patience.
And look now what's going on the map. Actually, it's so good that we can see it like from this POV. So look, I mean they're trying to, as you said, they're skipping steps. They have this wave and this wave, so they're trying to collapse and make a play on this one, but lose. Eventually, they're losing tempo because of this. It's catching like this wave. So look what's happened. I mean,
Yeah,
now
they're
they have to back
defending.
off. Yep.
They're just defending 4v5, 4v4. Nico is already on the side, pushing. She could have even TP'd on that one ward they put before, and then they could have had a fight. So it's just a wrong. Feels like just wrong timers. It's just wrong timers.
It's funny because like 1 week before this game, the ski timers were like one of the best on the LEC, and they seem like in this game to be pretty undecisive what they want to do and what's the game plan maybe.
Yeah, I agree. Like I remember when we were watching the first week, and we said like how good they actually were playing, like how much better than the other teams in terms of macro and movement on the map. And here it just seems like they're a bit uncoordinated.
Blitz can change the whole game here from now on. Actually, one hook can change the whole game. And as we said on the draft phase, and we discussed, like if Blitz gets a hook even on a rail and silence insta rail, you don't have like much to follow up. So you're trying to do like these two different things as SK. You're even trying to bait the hook and try to make a pick on yourself with a rail and rumble, which actually maybe the wrong game plan. Or try to play through sides and play like 2 lanes actually, because you can't really play 3 lanes and try to collapse through mid waves. So I really like to make them like to see them try to play 1-3-1 as an opening and collapse on the first wave here, and then play 2 waves like top mid to bot, the mid actually bot to mid, and collapse the mid waves on the tower here. And eventually you will lose something, of course, but now you're behind, so you have to make something happen here. Yeah.
What happened here?
Look.
I see. Okay. I mean, I guess they really feel forced
pressure
to do something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They really feel forced to do something. And I like what BDS is doing in the terms of they don't do anything. Like they don't need to do something right now. They're just gonna be fishing with Blitz, and they're just catching sites and scaling. Let's say, I mean, who scales more or better? It doesn't matter. Like really in this game, it's just like they're not engaging in fights when they don't have to.
Like Blitz D from now on, in my opinion. But let's see about the next play on the map, because I'm pretty curious. I'm really sure what's going on after this play, so I'm really curious what will happen. And if you saw, like they lost like at the end waves from top side because of this player mid. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, they have lens, so he can't really lens this, and he doesn't know. Oh, he will get hook, right? Yeah. I mean, it starts like 1 minute before, right?
Yeah, when did they put this word? I want to see. Actually, this is a genius word. Actually, oh wait, he had lens on and he was right next to it.
Look.
How did he miss it? How did he miss it?
Yeah, we'll see. Look, it starts like from this play.
Yeah, so Lebrov goes in.
Like 1, 2.
Ward there, 1 there, 2. Okay.
Now let's see like the DOS side, because now you want to open up again the map, right? So look your fog, look like your vision control. You have nothing, so you want to deward like specific areas, right? Through this mid wave, because usually they put the this wall here, and you try to use actually 2 lanes, 1 here and 1 here, and the rail has to use like 1 here, 1 here. I feel like now, but they have to play 2 waves to do that. Like Rumble has to be like on the top side, maybe if you want to de-ward this area. But what area do you want to de-ward, like the bot side? So they went for this.
It just depends what they want to play for, right?
Yeah.
So Drag's coming in 2 minutes. I don't think they want to play for Nash right now. So,
Mm.
I mean, they're putting some vision bot side.
Yep.
Not sure if they need it right now. And then they're making this play happen in mid. So now Dos has used some wards. They used the pink beforehand. Now this happens here in mid. And now they're going. Is he now going topside and lensing?
Yep. He lens the different areas. Let's see. Control. Yep.
This is something I really hate. Like if you pause here,
Yeah, he should
the
like.
K'Sante is not in vision. K'Sante could be anywhere, and the Rel W'd over to the Raptors, doing Raptors and red, and he's just looking to cleanse to sweep there alone. They should be sweeping together. If they be sweeping together, they can clear more vision. They know there should be vision there. So now Dos swept alone. He can only get one ward. He didn't even see the other ward, and also like the bases are so off. They're already based. They're mid. Rel hasn't based yet. Taking the red now. Rumble is basing, getting stopped by K'Sante. I'll just stay another wave mid.
Yep. They have no wards if they want to walk up and contest this area now, because now Rel and Rumble will be active on the map, and they have no wards left to establish like the ward area here. They have only one ward and just control wards.
Yeah, and he I mean, maybe this is unlucky. Maybe his sweeper was so close to it that he thought he swept everything.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you can say this is unlucky, but this is well played from BDS. And this ward is just good.
And this is how you should play, like as a Bleach. You need like this kind of wards for sure. You need to find this kind of hooks. And I really like that they're not contesting themselves into a fight after the pick. So they should like play like this, one pick at a time, and try to play around hooks.
Yeah, also if SK goes deeper there and they get TP'd on by Nico,
yep,
they
and
will die.
Have two different wards actually to TP.
Okay, and now this. Like, what is this?
Okay, let's see. They're trying to
this
force
feels like they really want the TP.
Yeah.
But how are they ever gonna force this TP? Like, you know what I mean? Like they have no they have no means of engaging. First, because it's 4v4. Secondly, like if the plan is get the TP, I mean, you can't have a plan get the TP, like it won't work. But the plan needs to be like fight them when they come. I guess that's the only plan that might be viable here. But if that is the case, then Isma needs to position different, flash in, and then look for a fight. But yet again, they have no follow up if that happens. So it's just not possible. This Nash is just not possible.
Yeah.
You can't get TP. You can't fight, because if you fight, they will TP, and then you lose. And then they go forward. Irrelevant is just getting picked by the hook.
That's unlikely.
Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Do they feel like game is lost?
Yeah, I think they feel the game is lost. Actually, I think they feel like Labrov or maybe Varus, they will walk up together and they will catch him off guard. I think they feel like this right now, or they just want to force the TP and make a play happen because they feel like they're so much behind.
I mean, they want to force the TP, but if it's gonna be 4v5, I mean, I guess maybe they know Varus is in base, but.
Yeah. But I really like actually, and one more thing, I really like the BDS position. Look, there's 3 different like areas of Herald engage. You know, like if Herald's trying to engage, he will just catch one person and that's it. So they will spend like flash and crash down and ult and all this stuff to one person. So it's good.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, they can't kill K'Sante here at all.
Like, yeah, of course. But they're like they're not, you know, like stuck together. You know, that's what one thing that you don't want to do.
I mean, now you can see just this position where they're slightly behind and they're losing like tempo and they're losing vision, that their comp is just dysfunctional. Now they can't play anymore. Like it's just not possible.
Yeah. And I think they have a pretty decent lead early on. I think it was like different ideas on how they should play the map, and they should have their perma tempo, in my opinion, because of how the top matchup went, and because how much Tristana was ahead. So they should have like perma tempo on the map, and make plays happen, and BDS should be feel pressure to do plays with Blitz. That's why we focus a lot on SK as well, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was their game to lose, right? Like,
no, that's the.
I mean, we're not talking about this. Everyone saw this on Twitter, like Riot.
What the fuck is this?
But it wouldn't, for me, like, even if this doesn't land, like, it doesn't change anything. Like, they're still losing this Drake.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it's scared a really good approach on the game in the beginning. Like, they did some good stuff level 1, like they tried to get position and deep wards. Then they stole the camps early. They looked for the kill mid, which was very sneaky from me. So that was a really good one. Then Shio did a mistake. They got another kill on Trist, and the top thing, like Irrelevant just winning the lane by himself. I think this set a really good foundation, and I think this was all pre-planned and they executed well. And then they just failed. Maybe they thought it's just they were just rushing for some things. I mean, I still don't agree with top dive. I can see the kill. I can see Cassandra getting completely destroyed after getting the kill there.
Yeah.
But for me, it's maybe unnecessary. I would rather stop them from getting Drake here. But yet again, they don't know the time on the Drake. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they can probably like just walk in here and fight or steal another camp, and then play from there, right? And then just skipping steps on two things, like Drake number 2 skipping steps, Herald skipping steps, and then it just snowballs down. And then at some point, your comp is just not functional.
A lot of teams, and I really want to discuss this, by the way, as well, because plenty of teams actually, and minor, major, I mean, even on this level, as you can see, they're trying to make like the extra play, like it's too far ahead right now. If you match this play, they can't really take it. So if you match it and play on the next turn, like 2 turns after his reset, and you will have like window again to play to make this play happen, right? Eventually, like 2 minutes after this play, and on the next like 5 waves, you will have this play again, right? I'm pretty sure that if you move Niski out of this lane and move again on the top side, you will have like this window again, 100%. So if you match the Drake here, they don't have any play to play, any play like to do.
Wait, they even know through this ward that the Drake just got started. Like right now, if Isma is in this bush behind Niski, and they start this Drake, Niski's jumping on Nook's face, and then Rel comes out. They have to drop the Drake instantly because she needs to walk to mid. Not much will happen. They're trading like flashes, not flashes, ults. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're afraid walking in there because of Blitz. I don't see a problem.
But still, look, if they walk here, like after, as you said, they're crashing this wave down because they see Blitz too. So they have to, I mean, BDS has to do 2 things. They have to catch up this wave, and they have to do Drake. So that's 3 different things, actually. So they have to walk out and walk away. So if they walk away, they will get nothing back.
So basically, they get nothing. They keep the lead on bot side. They can pressure on bot and not have this wave frozen because this is what Blitz wants. And they don't actually waste so much resources on top. Like obviously, again, like
I can see
it as well. And if top dies, he can alter 4. It's the same thing than playing this game, but he already is not gonna be playing the game, especially if the other side is losing. So they should be focusing on the other side.
Yeah, and I think that's it for this game.
Yeah, let's just watch the Nash.
Yep, sure. This one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's just watch this and the fight.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, this was one more point. Like go back.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to go back like 1 minute before actually.
I think yeah, this is just from what happened before. So they have control, right? BDS has control.
Yeah. And now they're trying to do like to apply pressure on the one side and play like to make BDS lose something. But let's see.
Okay. What are they trying to do here? Like they're contesting this wave with Irrelevant behind. But why are they walking so far away when they see Nuke? I don't know, it feels like they don't want to contest. And I think it's fine. Tristana will get turret for free. That's okay. I don't agree with this ult. I guess it's a bit of chip damage. It's fine. Now they want to play the next wave.
I think
there's no way they are on the thing yet. They could be starting it now, but now Var shows, so they're not on it. Cassandra shows they cannot be on it. Tristana gets one more wave. And then this is wave mid. So mid is 4v4. Tristana will push first. K'Sante can TP, Tristana can TP. So I think this is the final engage from Studio.
He can't really TP actually. Has like Q3.
Yeah, K'Sante is just following him.
Yeah, he's following him. I mean, he doesn't have Q3, but he can ulti. So maybe he should like fog even earlier, like from this
Maybe
wave.
going one more wave is not good. Maybe going one more wave is not good.
Like
he needs some. Yeah, he needs to move
just
mid right
leave.
now. He
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
go. He doesn't go for this wave. You go mid, you contest the next wave. Mid plays aggressively, or they try to play aggressively, and K'Sante will TP, and you try to get a fight there.
Yep.
This is like your chance. And what this is doing here, like chasing so deep into the other side, is enabling the others to engage.
He can do this if he fogs. He can do
Exactly.
this. Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
And this shows again that there's like they're not on the same page. Is Nisqy moving? They maybe don't even know if Nisqy is moving. So Isma is working ahead. He's like working like Nisqy is moving. I'm going in, but Nisqy is not moving. And then he W's out, and the second this Rel W's, fight is lost.
Yep. Yeah, that's why.
Because that's all they have.
Yep.
I mean, playing mid game with this comp when you're behind slightly is very hard.
Super hard.
If Isma is not the best jungler in the world, flash ulting everything, 5-man, they cannot win. Yeah, and then from me, obviously, like it's gone.
It's gone. It's so over from now on. I mean, if you want us to see how they open the Baron, I would like to see actually from BDS side how they open through Baron, how they play 2 lanes. See, the opening is good. They're trying to match, like they're playing through.
I mean, they're taking their time.
Yeah, they're taking their time.
Putting mid, Nico far on the side with TP.
Yeah.
I mean, Tristan tries to cheat the wave, dies with.
They don't lose any tempo actually because look, I mean, he's fogging. They didn't lose this wave because this wave should be here, but he kept this wave like here. So now they will play like through mid top and they even have the TP. So super good what they do.
Yeah, and I like what this guy is trying to do. Like Nisqy is trying to go for top, and then, for example, if BDS insta rushes mid, Nisqy will get the full turret. They will give up 2 turrets and inhib, and Nisqy will get a turret. Maybe he will get inhib turret too. So they need to answer him at some point. But they don't do that. They're actually taking more time to actually go to top wave, which is far pushed, and then they get themselves more.
And look one more like in detail. I really like what they do. They match the play as we said before. And look at your position, by the way, and patient here is look because he doesn't know.
Luke is he's really respecting.
Yeah, he's respecting like really much maybe, but look. Now they're not talking to the map, so he's waiting here. He's not here. He's not here. Just waiting from his team to walk up, and they're bringing waves. They want to play like on specific waves.
The cannon. This cannon is the next thing. They will get bot turret with this cannon.
Yep.
So Nuke will buff it the second he sees someone. And in this case, Melia just goes too deep. Obviously, it gets one shot. Can happen, right? It's so hard to play as Melia in this stage of the game. Like you will just die by any spell you get hit by.
Yeah, but now as BDS you can skip steps for sure because you have Baron buff. So you don't really want to deward this area right now. You just want to force things. You even kill melee, so just want
also
to go
there's
ham.
no threat of like like irrelevant to ping behind you as a rumble. Yes, he might get a better angle on ult, but it doesn't matter. If you block Rel from going in, it doesn't matter.
Eventually you will find like one hook and the game is over, as they did.
Yeah.
So see this fight. It's pretty much over. I mean, it's nothing to see here. It's GG. It's GG.
Yeah.
Okay, so
as a summary, I think it's just the points we talked about. Like good early game. Then I think for me, like some wrong planning around the map, like what you want to play for. Maybe overforce top, or just I would just say you misplay top because I don't think it's overforce. I think it's a misplay from mechanical point of view. But for me, again, I would argue you don't need to do it. You can play into the Drake, into the bot side, and from there use the Tristana more. Don't skip steps.
Yeah.
You're ahead. Use it. Like I don't remember a flash Rel ult W in this game, which hits people. I don't remember that at all. And I think I'm not saying it's Isma's fault. It's just setup fault. Like if he can't do that with the comp they have, then the comp is either shit or they're not setting up the pit lights properly.
Mm-hmm.
So, or maybe it's both, right? So this is just the problem. Like this is just like where it comes from.
Yeah, I mean the most crucial part for me it's like skipping steps for sure, 100%. And as we said and as we saw before, like they're not the same page what they're really playing for. They're playing for what? For Drake. They're playing for establishing vision. They're playing to like a cut-off vision of the enemy. They're playing for what? That's really my case actually from SK side. And about BDS, I think, I mean, maybe Sio can like path to Chrome as we said like early on, and don't contest this cap. But if you want to contest this cap, you can really do it with Blitzcook as you said, as we showed like this scenario. But after this, you don't ever chase like this is super crucial. I know that's a play, and if he kills mid, he will get like so much stumble, and they will lose something. But the timers right now they're so changed, right? So even if he dies, he will be back on 5 seconds and he will TP back, so he will lose nothing. I know that you will get gold and all these things, but you show yourself on the map and you can be on the top side and just apply pressure to him. You can do like your cracks. You can like make so many different things, and that's a super crucial part for their early game because after this they were like bleeding all over the map for the next like 5 to 6 to 8 minutes. That's why like I mentioned this like this actually. Just look and look.
Yeah.
they're bleeding everywhere after this death. And
Yeah, I mean, again, in
yeah,
the end, you can say it's just mechanical from
yeah, sure.
Zinzao,
Yeah, it is.
but I think what we said, like, probably just not even think about Grump at all, and just look to go topside, get the Raptor, and maybe get a camp pack. I don't think they were in danger of getting Dove on bot if Zin leaves, but obviously it could happen. But I don't think it would in this game. I think they have a lot of means to stop. I mean, Ray needs to Q flash right on you, and then she needs to land everything. So I think they were not in a position to dive bot, so Zinzao could just path to top there
And
after the Wolves.
yeah, and the last thing about BDS, I really like how disciplined they were, even if you are so much behind as top lane, as jungle, and as on the map stage, right? And they were so much behind, but they were disciplined enough to not skip steps and trying to just make the best play on the possible scenario, like the best play on this possible scenario. So I really like this one. Like, a lot of teams struggle with discipline the past
Yeah,
2 or 3 years.
yeah, I agree. They seem very disciplined.
Yeah.
Besides, like, Shio's in there mid 3, mid 4. I think everything else you can say is very disciplined.
Yeah.
They were waiting for the timers. They were punishing rotations, and I mean, I think this was just a game that was a bit off for Scare because they showed way better approach to the game. I mean, the approach was good in the beginning, right? But they
Yeah.
also showed better setup and better rotations. I think they will bounce back next week with cleaner
Yeah.
games for sure.
True. GG's. That's it.
That's it.